Okay, welcome. So here we go. What I want to do for this problem is show you how to solve it by using the quadratic formula. So to solve this by using the quadratic formula, the first thing I need to do is I need to put it in quadratic form. And quadratic form is going to be n squared plus 2n minus 24 equals 0. So how did I do that? Well, to get this to set equals 0, I went ahead and added the 2n to the other side. So now I have it in quadratic form. All right. So when I have a problem in quadratic form, the next thing I can do is write out the quadratic formula, which is opposite of b minus or plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. Now what does the quadratic formula equal? The quadratic formula equals our values for n. And that's why we want to do it, because if you look at, I have an n on both sides. You can't just solve for it by getting n by itself. So you're going to have to use a different form. Sometimes we talk about using factoring, but sometimes equations are not factorable. So what we have to do is use the quadratic formula. Now, where did I get this a, b, and c? Well, those come from the quadratic form of an equation. Quadratic form equation is an squared plus bn plus c equals 0, where a, b, and c are your coefficients of your variables and real numbers. So in this case, my b is going to be 2. So to keep on solving this, I get negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 2 squared minus 4 times a, in this case, which is 1, times c, which is 24, negative 24, all over 2 times a, which is 1. Okay, so now let's go ahead and simplify this a little bit under the radical, right? So I have 2 squared, which is 4. Then I have negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 24, which is going to be a negative 96. Well, a positive 96. So therefore, I really have 4 plus 96, which is 100. So therefore, I have equals negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 100 divided by 2. Now, we should know that the square root of 100 is going to be 10. So negative 2 plus or minus 10 over 2. Now, to evaluate this, I can just do negative 2 plus 10, which is going to give me 8. 8 divided by 2, which is 4. So I could say n, these all could equal n. So n equals 4, or negative 2 minus 10, which is a negative 12. Negative 12 divided by 2 is a negative 6. So therefore, I could say n equals 4 or negative 6. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you solve by using the quadratic formula. I hope you enjoyed.